Hi everyone, this is Nate here, and I wanted to welcome Sherry from Voices from the Swamp. Welcome.
Thank you, sir, for inviting me on. I
Oh,
love our twice monthly get-togethers. I'm enjoying them.
always a
And
pleasure to have you. And maybe you wanted to share a little bit what's new on your channel, what you're working on, that kind of stuff.
well, the big news is I went over 4,000 subscribers. I was like, yay! I finally hit the 4,000 mark. I'm like 4,010, I think it said this morning. I'm
Oh,
scared to look. It's I'm scared it'll go back down. Because it will go up and down all the time. So that I was really excited about that. So it's like I'm pushing for 5,000 now. So hopefully I'll get there quickly. And just keep going from there. It's exciting. I got memberships are growing. I've gotten I think about 20 members now, so that's kind of exciting. And I've got let's see, I think we're doing a special polyterology Monday night on the Cool Chrome channel. And of course, Sisters is Wednesday nights, every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, 5 Mountain, 4 Pacific. And we do Sisters of the Mystical Tarot. And this week I'm hosting, so it'll be from my channel. And then Thursday I have Danny Shea. Uh, used to go by Bathrobe Tarot, but Danny's going to be on, and then
you have the slumber.
that's about it for now. Yeah, I got
Slumber.
other stuff coming, but it'll take all day. So, and
I
I do personal readings. So
Oh, yeah, I will put your information on the description. So if you want to reach out to Sherry, there you have an email or a
yeah,
calendar. Yeah,
swamp voices, all one word at gmail.com.
awesome.
And
And I like
so,
that you have shows. I forgot his name, discussing mental health issues. I forgot.
oh, that's with Isaac.
Yes.
And what a blessing that was when I was introduced to Isaac. It was on another channel. Um, two two young ladies, Sonia and EQ, that back then were doing a weekly show on the weekend. And then their schedules kind of changed. They don't do it that much anymore. But they had an open mic night back when I was first starting, and they invited me to come on, and I was so excited. And they knew Isaac from when they all lived in LA together. And so they had him come on. And we met online and just something clicked. We were like, oh, wow. And so I invited him on a couple of times. He doesn't like read tarot or anything, but he's very intuitive. So he gets those kind of hits. And he's a professional counselor. That's what he does. He works at a university. And in Mississippi. And so he's just like next door. We keep laughing about we got to get together. We're just next door to each other. But yeah, he's great. When I approached him last year with the concept for doing this show, when I first, Spirit first gave me the concept for it, it was his face they kept showing me. So I
Mm.
thought, okay. So I emailed him and he was like, yeah, let's do it. That's great. So we do it twice a month, the second and fourth Sunday of the month. We do mastering mental wellness, and we all different topics. Usually we go with topics that the chat, you know, uh, says, oh, why don't you do a show on this? Or why don't you do a show on that? We're like, well, that's a good idea. We'll write it down, keep a
Great.
running tab. Yeah. So it's been a lot of fun. And I just like hanging out with Isaac. He's such a sweetheart. And yeah, it's yeah, he was laughing. I did our last show we did together for the thumbnail. I was playing around on the little app I've got that changes you to like a cartoon,
Yeah.
or will put you in a different, like it gave you hair when
Yeah.
when I did it. And It makes me look younger and thinner, which I like. But I did a thing where I did the thumbnails and I did one for Isaac. And he's telling me when we getting on air, he's telling me, I don't remember taking that picture. I started laughing. I said, that's because you didn't take that picture. I
Yeah,
said, AI created that for me out of a picture you sent me. And he was like, that's why I don't remember taking that picture. So we went with it from there. I used one of me where we're both like in the snow in the mountains. And so we opened the show with, we just got back from the Swiss Alps. We took a little vacation. So, of course, everybody knows it's AI, but they were all playing along with it. So,
good. It's very important. I mean, mental health, especially, I mean, it ties to politics, right? Under this environment, it's very stressful and it
yeah.
ties to our own mental health. On my end, I just want to, welcome all the new subscribers, and also wanted to share that I always have that Sunday, free live, free reading. Anyone shows up and I just go at it and just share one card or whatever. So that's every Sunday. And then there's a couple videos coming next week. And so, yes, this is what's coming up in the channels. And there's membership opens as well. This is just the beginning where
Y'all go join.
there, there will be like special, I think, special live streams or special more the ability to have more of a direct access to ask questions, but also for learning divination, whoever is interested to
Yeah.
learn. I want the channel to be also open for people to express their gifts and work with their gifts. So all that being
Yeah.
said, the topic today is very focused. We want to look at the energies at the inauguration since we're recording this on Saturday. The inauguration is on Monday.
Is Monday. Yeah.
So we just it just focus on the energies and whatever we want to pick up on anything that might happen or anything that seems to be out of the ordinary just to feel it. So something that we know was that it was supposed to be outside and it's been moved indoors due to the cold weather outside. But before the show, Sherry was sharing with me some interesting information about in the past similar weather events, and they,
Older weather events.
yeah. Sherry,
Yeah.
you want to? Yep.
Obama and John F. Kennedy, both of their inaugurations, the temperatures were actually lower than what they're predicting for Trump. And they did them outside. I mean, hell, JFK did it without a coat on. He
See,
just wore his suit. He was like, no coat, no muffler, no nothing. I mean, at least Obama had a coat on. It was cold, but I
from
can't imagine standing out. I mean, I can't fault Trump for moving it indoors because he's what, 80 years old now or something, or almost 80. And 20 something degrees that's cold. It's
yeah.
like I wouldn't have to stand out in weather like that either. If I had an option of doing it indoors, I'd move it indoors. But
You know, I
his people are not happy about it. Oh, wow.
know.
I-
Sherry,
yeah.
should we look into what is the true reason that it's been moved indoors? Is it, for example, the weather, as they say, or is there maybe concern that the attendance would be low, or like
Ding,
what?
ding, 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 ding.
Yes,
Yep.
yes. Let's see what the cards say. What has it being moved indoors? Is it weather, or is it something else? The reason
Well,
why.
I keep throwing cards everywhere. They are like jumping jacks
Yeah,
today. Wow. Okay.
indoors. What has it been moved indoors? Oh,
That sounds interesting. Oh,
yes, yes.
I
I'm
like the
getting
way you said that. All right. Well, that's the jumper. Oh,
Oh, you're also making. Oh,
yeah, I just pulled four reversals and I never pull reversals. I have all my cards going the same direction. And
you
I just like
started.
shuffled
Yep.
to a card, shuffled, took a card, and the next four were all reversed. That's okay.
You want to get started?
Yeah, I'll start. Uh the jumper, the one that kept jumping out of the deck was the Page of Cups. And so, I mean, we're looking at intuitive messages coming through, which is, I don't know if that's picking up on our energy or, maybe he was warned about something to be inside and not outside. He's not a healthy man. He really isn't, and it's like standing outside in that cold I mean, maybe his doctors told him, yeah, no, you need to move it inside. But I have a feeling it's because he's there's going to be such a low turnout. That's what spirit keeps showing me. The turnout is going to be like hardly nobody there. That I think that he he can he can cover that up by doing it inside, where there's only a handful of people allowed to go in.
Yep.
So, but then I got the Queen of Pentacles reversed,
Mm-hmm.
the Nine of Cups reversed, Judgment reversed, and what is that? The Chariot reversed.
Well,
So I'm seeing the Queen of Pentacles. We're looking at self-centered, just focus on himself. That so matches Trump because
yep.
he's going to do whatever makes him feel good, not what anybody else thinks. Um, and then with the Nine of Cups reversed, it's talking about a lack of inner joy. The man has no joy in his life. He doesn't. He's got to be the most. The only time he finds anything funny is if it's putting somebody else down
No,
or hurting somebody else. He punches down. He doesn't punch up,
no.
so to speak. Um, and then I'm having to look at the meanings because I don't read reversals. It's like I don't know what it means, reversed. I got judgment reversed, which is talking about self-doubt, lack of um, inner critics, self-loathing. Okay, well, that's definitely him. Uh, and then I got the chariot reversed. And that's saying lack of direction, lack of control, aggression, arrogance, carelessness. Oh my God, those are all of his key descriptors. So, I mean, put all together, somehow he got a message that stuck with him. You're going to do this indoors
Yep.
because it's going to be bad if you do it outdoors
For his health and maybe for
for
himself.
his health and for his ego, which
Exactly.
is much more of a concern to him than
That
his health.
agreed. I got the
Yeah.
eight of cups. Sorry, were you done?
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah.
I got the eight of cups here, and it's departing from a situation, so kind of moving this indoor. Um, I feel also that that doesn't speak specifically about the weather. There's some other consideration, which is like the attendance. The Five of Wands is a card of fighting, so I wonder if there were maybe concerns with protests, anything that would kind of riots or protests of any, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
anything that would disrupt the event, because that's what the Five of Wands is. And kind of another consideration, the Ten of Pentacles here is that I feel that by bringing the event indoors, they can almost make it like a VIP event. So people who have money, it's almost like, oh, you're gonna have. So if you have money, you
All
come.
the billionaires will be in there.
Exactly. Your part, so basically it's the opposite of, a, for the nation, to the nation. It's for the ones who have money, can attend, and then everyone else is basically outside the castle, so to speak. And I wonder, like, it was not meant to be kind of a VI turning into a VIP event.
I heard earlier today that his inauguration committee has already raised $500 million. No one has ever, I mean, Obama raised like $5 million on his first inauguration, and that was unheard of.
Yes.
People couldn't get over that. 500 million is what he's raised so far.
So
It's
back
like,
to
that's
money.
a lot of money.
Yeah. Um, A question that I actually I should have started by thanking all the people who asked questions under the community
That
forum.
helps guys a lot. Yeah.
Thank you for that. Someone asked, and I should have said who by their first name, so I apologize for not quoting you. I will definitely do next time. The if there will be any if the question was, will the some of the press will be arrested? In other words, like, I'm going to extend the question to, will there be any attempt to control the press or to attack the press? Arrested is kind of an extreme thing, but who knows? But will there be any what's going on, what's going to happen with the press and the media? Because they definitely want to control that, of course. So any issues, any kind of energies around the press and the media for this inauguration is my question. The press and the media.
Okay.
Wow.
Controls over the press. Hmm. All right. Well, I'm starting out with Four of Pentacles that's talking about security,
I
making things secure.
Four of Pentacles.
Oh my God, we got the same cards. And then I got the Seven of Cups. So we're looking at choices being made, wishful thinking. I think he's like, I can get them all in here together. Just them being together will make them all want to one up one another in what they give.
Yeah. And it's also the Seven of Cups is also the lies, how to per perpetrate, how there's media that he considers against him, but they're also the friendly media where to perpetrate the lies.
Yeah, that will push out what he wants them to hear. And then I got the devil. There's your press right there.
Yes. And the
They're,
time, yeah.
yeah, they're on a chain. He's got them on a chain If you want to report, you're going to report what I tell you to report. Our leader has spoken. And then I got the Nine of Pentacles, which is luxury kind of. I always think of her as someone who is showing off her wealth.
Yeah, yeah,
And I think that's what he's going to use this for, as a means of showing off his wealth, because he's got all of these oligarchs that are there to support him.
yeah.
And they're going to all be in the room, one upping each other. And then I got strength for the last card,
Holding the press by the neck.
holding the press back. Yeah, he's holding the press back. And then the bottom of the deck, there was a Two of Cups. So a unified message.
Hmm.
He wants the press to report exactly what he wants to get out.
Yep.
No little hints of this, that, or the other. And I think they're going to be, I don't know if there's going to be arrest per se, but I feel like there's going to be some definite how to put it, not just manipulation,
Attacks,
but
repressed.
threats.
Yep, yep,
I feel like there's going to be an implied threat to the press. If you don't say what I want you to say the way I want you to say it, then we're going to take away your FCC license so you can't be on air, or we're going to get you fired with whatever company you're
yep.
working for. I mean, all of the right wing oligarchs have now purchased
That's right.
all of the legacy media stuff: NBC, ABC, CBS, CNN, MSNBC. I um I saw a video sometime in the last couple of days where there were reporters talking about, you're going to hear everybody say the same thing, whether if it's CNN, MSNBC, whatever. They're going to Fox, it doesn't matter. They're going to all be given the same message, because they've all been told, you're going to say what we want you to say or you're out.
Yeah. Well,
And
heard that Musk wanted to buy MSNBC.
yeah, there's rumors of that.
Oh, it's in the news.
Yeah, that he's going to buy it. Now, I don't know if he's going to follow through,
No.
but the implied threat is there.
Yep.
You don't do what I want, I'll just buy it up and you're out.
Yeah, yeah. And that's kind of the message here with the Four of Pentacles. It's the control, but the control with money. I can buy it
Yes.
if you don't say what I want you to say and report on this inauguration. I'll buy you, I'll force you out. Um, the threat, I think you're spot on from what I see here with the Nine of Swords. Look how this person here is feeling under the knives,
Oh, yeah.
you know. Um, and then the Ten of Wands, it's not in this usual meaning of being burdened. It's to tie all of them and all the rods underneath and tie them up. It almost feels like it's an extreme control, more, very severe extreme control. And I really feel that there's going to be consequences. I just feel like, depending on what is being reported on this inauguration, I can see some of member of the press having to deal with consequences, whether it's financial, limited access, whatever you name it. Not a, I don't think arrested, but severe threats and attacks. So it
Yeah.
starts on day one.
You're going to see some big names that are going to suddenly be let go or suddenly decide to
Good.
retire.
Yes, yes. I feel like, and the reporting, particularly on the reporting of that inauguration. Um, Did you see? I'm moving on to something a little bit lighter here, but it's
Okay.
still a little bit crazy. Did you see that the village people would perform, are supposed to perform YMC, the YMCA song?
I heard they were going to, but it just kind of really hit me as
What?
that came out of left field because the song is an anthem for gay men, and
But
I mean,
that's
I remember when it came out in the 70s and we all danced and sang it. And I don't think anybody caught the meaning of it back then. It wasn't until most of us got older. And every now and again, it would pop up on an oldie station. You'd be like, wait, what are they saying?
yeah,
It was like,
and it's just
um,
tells me that he made it his song, which is, of course, that's not his song, but that's what he plays at the rally, and we saw
yeah.
at the
And
Thanksgiving.
in the beginning, they were suing him
Yeah,
for playing their music without permission.
and it's just like considering all the
And now they're going to perform. That
shoot.
just doesn't.
I just wanted to talk about that. It bothers me. Um,
I mean, because you have to admit, since he started playing it, I mean, they pretty much had disappeared from view. Who's heard anything by the Village People in the last 30, 35 years, right? And he started playing their song, and suddenly their popularity went through the roof, good or bad. Suddenly they were being asked to perform again and, do their old stuff. I mean, that's got to hit the ego pretty hard.
let's read on that. What's up with
All
the
right.
people doing YMCA? This is so gross.
It's such an insult to the LGBTQ community that, I'm going to take your song and turn it into something that
What?
it's not. Yeah, that's cards jumping again. Wow, the cards are like literally jumping out of my hands today. Like the energy is palpable. You can feel it. Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. There's that Page of Cups again,
Oh,
followed by the Ace of Wands. They've got a new birth with all of this. It's like they were reincarnated. Come back and do your thing. Um, Followed by the Three of Pentacles. So it's like he's persuaded them to join the team. Get on the team, you're going to make money. I'm going to make sure people are listening to your stuff now. And
yes.
why that song stuck in his head is beyond me. We all have favorite songs that, regardless of what the song may mean, we just like the song.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, and then I got the Four of Wands. So again, he's telling them, join with me and you're going to be celebrating all the way to the bank
Yeah.
because now suddenly you're getting paid gigs again to go and perform, and you're not just playing at some casino somewhere with 50-year-old drunks who don't really remember you. It's, you
Well,
know,
on that card, Sherry, the building you see, that could be the White House or Mar-a-Lago.
either one. Yeah. So again, join up with him and
There's
they're going to be. They're
Yeah,
going to be celebrating all the way. And then it ends with the Two of Swords.
yeah,
It was a difficult decision for them to make, but money talks. We
exactly.
all know that. And if you're a washed up has been and you need money for whatever reason, it's real easy to lose your
Integrity.
moralistic stance, your integrity, your ethics. That all goes right out the window because you got that dollar bill coming in and suddenly you can afford a new car again and you can maybe pay off that mansion you bought 40 years ago. um,
Yep. I got the four Ace of Cups, the new beginning, the opportunity that's been brought up to them. Six
I
of
had the wands, the
yeah,
Ace of Wands. Yeah.
one. The Six of Wands, the idea of going with the winning team, helping the guy that's winning.
Yes.
The King of Wands, but it's a King of Wands, but I see a lot of abundance money around. That could be a King of Pentacles, would be the same, I feel. But the Five of
Well, isn't wands fire, right?
Yep,
Is that the fire element? So, yeah, it's like, yeah, that's for you, babe. Um, it's
five
like,
the Five of Cups tells me like there's a disappointment coming.
yeah,
And I think there's a sense of backfire, or it's something might not go well after the other backlash of all of this.
yeah,
We know that because we pay attention, but you know, I think it's gonna come as a surprise for people to see them on that stage. And it's one thing to have the song on the rally and it's fun and whatnot, but to have them alongside, some other people,
despot.
like, yeah, that's just gonna feel like, just imagine that, like it was like the president Xi of China sending like a high level executive branch member to the inauguration. So imagine how that's gonna look in front of, all those, the Chinese imagine
Yeah.
the scene, having the village people singing in front of those like VIP people. Isn't that feeling awkward to you? Like way
Y-
off?
Yeah, because it's like, okay, we're gonna go out there and do our thing because they're paying us a lot of money, but that's gonna be weird to singing a song that's always been considered an anthem for gay rights to a group of people who want nothing more than to crush gay rights and take them away, you know. And if you don't conform, you're going to go in a camp where you're going to be reprogrammed, you
Exactly.
know, because these people still believe that you can pray the gay away, right? You know, that you can go into these special training camps and beat it out of you, or I mean whatever it is that they do, and
I
it's going to damage a lot of people.
in those
It's going to
in China, in other countries where they have dictatorships and whatnot, and they're gonna show that in front of them. It feels extremely off.
I saw a TikTok last night, just one of the ones that popped up on my feed. I guess everybody's trying to put out as many as they can before they take it away.
Yes.
But the young lady who was talking, she ended, and I didn't get her, I don't think her name was listed on the thing, but I went back and replayed it a million times so I could write it down. She said, I'm going to make a meme out of this. When your opinions include depriving people of rights, freedoms, movement, and opportunity, they are no longer opinions, they are threats.
Of course.
And it was just, boy, that hit me like, that is so profound. I mean, just like whammo.
Let's look, if you will, at elements of the speech itself. Like what, anything pops up related to the speech. That was a question as well.
Okay. What will speech be like?
Trump's speech. Anything new or unexpected?
Bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. See what we get. I just got a shitload of reversals. And I just got through putting them all in order, one
Um,
side.
a lot
And
of
I just pulled
yeah,
5 reversals, one after the other. Like, wait a minute. 4 of Cups. I think he's gonna. I think he's gonna talk about all the wrongs done to him,
yeah,
all of the lack that nobody respects him, nobody loves him, nobody listens to him. It's a mad world we live in. You know, all this blah 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 blah.
yeah.
And then I got the Knight of Wands reversed. A lot of anger, a whole lot of anger coming out in this speech. Going to be like the one he did in 2016 when everybody was watching him going, what the hell is he talking
Yeah.
about? Yes. Um, the Seven of Wands reversed. Um, I think he's going to be overwhelmed, and I think he's going to try to he's going to try to compensate
Mm-hmm.
for his inadequacies by going to an extreme in his words. If he could even put a couple of sentences together that make sense.
Yeah. And going
He's
off,
so good at the word salad of just, just
I know.
he's all over the place.
And going off script, I think Sherry is known for that.
Exactly. Then I got temperance reversed, imbalance, excess, extremes. Okay, yeah, that's definitely going to be where he's coming from there. It's yeah, that's mm, there's not going to be any temperance. It's going to
Oh,
basically he's going to say in his speech, it's my way or the highway. If you don't do it my way, say it my way, show it my way, you're out. Because then I got the last card reversed was the star. Um, despair, discouragement, lack of faith. That's what he's going to invoke in everybody. Is
yeah.
this feeling of,
Despair.
oh my God, what have we done? That's why you've had so many people the day after the election Googling, how can I change my vote? That was like the number one search on Google. So, yeah, dude, you can't change your vote. Once you voted, you voted. That's it. You should have looked this crap up before you voted, not the day after.
Yeah, it's too late.
Yeah, yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of the same, but there's going to be a lot of anger with this. A lot of, it just, mm, it literally is making me sick of the stomach to think about it.
Hmm.
That's why I don't want to watch it. It's like just, I don't want to go there.
I
And then,
agree.
of course, the bottom of the deck was the Hierophant upright.
Yep. Um,
So, yeah,
Ace of
what
Wands,
you get?
Ace of Wands
Mm.
is like the power and control. I'm the boss here. The Judgment, a lot of announcements. The Eight of Wands, the acceleration of things, and it's almost like
Oh
a
yeah.
boom, 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 like a lot of stuff, like a lot of
He's
stuff.
gonna hit people with a lot of things. Yeah.
The Knight of Swords to me is the on the attack. I think it matches your reading. A lot of attacks. The Seven of Swords, sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Um, King of Wands, I'm the boss here. I'm taking, you know, a
My
lot.
kingdom,
Yeah.
my house, my rules. Yeah.
And I feel with the Three of Pentacles, this is business. He has to please to the big tech bros, the Musk. Oh, that would be a question like Musk involvement we need to look at that. But
So
it
say he's getting an office in the White House.
see, but to finish on the speech, it's also gonna hit on business, tech businesses and money and to please them with all these anything related to Musk and Facebook and whatnot. I get the sense like it's gonna be a very aggressive speech.
Yeah. He'd be very Stephen Miller,
Yes,
very Hitler-esque.
aggressive speech. Sherry, you wanna let's look at if you want at Musk.
Yes, let's look at Musk. What are we asking for him?
Like,
What's
are we gonna? I mean, I think we will. Are we gonna see him? What he's gonna do?
what's his next role?
But specifically, I wanted to ask, like, at the staying on the topic of the inauguration, will he
Okay.
like, will he go on stage? Like, are we gonna like
Oh, that's a good one because Trump is, this is going to be his day.
will
He's
he
not going to want
go on
anybody.
stage? Will he speak? Will he introduce? I mean, will yeah,
I think he's going to find a way to get up there if he can.
yeah.
I
Will
mean, hell, Trump didn't even want to leave the flags at half staff
I know,
for President Carter's
of course.
um grieving period, you know? Let's see if we get here. Page of Wands,
My God.
Nine of Wands, Death,
Any good news?
Knight of Swords, Six of Wands. I drew all wands, one sword, and death. It's at the bottom of the deck. The Four of Swords again. That's the second time that's come up at the
Yep.
bottom of the deck. So I'm looking at the Page of Wands. So again, that I think Musk is gonna I let me finish with just the layout. Okay. Then the Nine of Wands. I think with these two together, he's going to be making sure that he can get up there and make a statement because at the same time, he's like shoring up his protection against his back so Trump can't come back and get rid of him. Because I think that's what Musk is trying to prevent right now is Trump saying, okay, I got in, you did what I needed you to do, adios. Because that's always been his MO. And then I got death. So I'm thinking death of America. No, that's not it.
No.
That's just me being depressed. That's not hopeful at all. I think it's just I think it symbolizes his change of importance in Trump's eyes.
The,
Because now that he's in there and he's got that money and he's doing everything, Musk is dead to him.
yeah,
Trump doesn't see you after he's through using you. He discards you. And then I've got the Knight of Swords. It's going to happen fast.
yeah,
Whatever Trump decides to do, he's going to right here, he's going to be saying, I'm done with you, be gone. And it's going to happen quickly. And then I've got the Six of Wands. That's public recognition. That's tooting your own horn. That's saying, I'm important. I'm a big shot. Look who I'm with. I'm moving into the White House too. And Trump has already let it get out that he is sick of him
yeah,
and can't get rid of him. And now there's rumors going around that he's going to have an office in the White House too.
yeah. Interesting.
Yeah,
I
that's what I got.
the two of cups, the two buddies.
Hmm.
If that was not enough, the lovers holding hands. So obviously their ties, their relationships. But interestingly enough, the Five of Pentacles left out in
Oh,
cold. It's almost like, look at this. It's almost like he is left out, and this is the indoor facility. Of course, he will be indoors, but I think that it's while they're very tied together, I feel like there's going to be that first jab as pushing away or putting aside Musk, like one of the first time, like
yeah,
a sign, like you're part of it, but you're not part of it, like almost that tension. And maybe
yeah,
it could be that Musk wanted more attention. I feel that Musk wanted more attention at the inauguration, and Trump saying, "This is my day. This is all about me."
yeah. Well, yeah, because he's just another spoiled little rich kid.
So I feel Musk, at the end of the day, will feel that he will not get enough attention from an inauguration standpoint.
That makes sense. Yeah. Especially with what I've got, because this is what he's afraid of, being dead to
Yeah.
Trump.
To Trump.
And Trump saying, yeah, I'm done with you. Bye. Because once Trump makes up his mind and starts doing stuff, it's going to happen fast, you
Yeah.
know?
Those were my main questions, Sherry. Do you have questions?
How about let's just read on the overall energy of Trump supporters
Mm,
who
yeah.
are there and have just been informed 2 days before, well, it's going to be an indoor event and you're not invited. And these are people that came from across the country ready to do the bidding of their overlord. Whatever you say, Darth Vader, we will do. And I'm just wondering. I mean, like I said, the few clips I saw this morning, there was some pissed off people. They were not happy about. A lot of them, farmers and stuff was like, well, hell, it gets cold where I'm at. I still got to get out and milk the cows every morning. It's like, you really think Trump's going to get out and go milk the cows if it's 20 degrees? No, he's going to send Musk out there to do it.
Trump supporters.
It's, I always want to know what their energy is going to be.
Oh,
Go. I'm still shuffling.
I love when it's like so vivid. Judgment, communication. They're gonna express their discontentment, is that a word? These they're gonna be upset, very upset. Ten of Swords, crushed, very upset about all this. Interesting, the wheel of fortune, but you know what I'm hearing here? The wheel is turning on them, turning, you know. And then final card is death, which is transformation. So I'm getting the sense like it's quite already quite severe, their reaction. They're very upset. I see them very vocal about it. I see some of them like I don't think they're gonna be very happy and supportive, and I feel like they're gonna make it known. And you're telling me they already are making it known.
I just pulled all reversals again.
So that's what I'm saying. I think it's gonna be even more than what I thought. They're more than frustration, anger.
Oh, without a doubt. And it started out with the Three of Wands reversed, a lack of planning. He hasn't planned for it to go wrong. Or the crowds, I mean, haven't. I'm saying him, but I'm talking about all of his followers. They had big plans. They spent money they didn't have. They traveled when they couldn't really afford to travel to be there to witness their king take over. And now he's going to do it inside, and they're not invited. And then I got the hangman reversed. So it's they're at a standstill. I think that I think they're like thinking maybe we were trying to hang the wrong guy last time. Because you remember in J6, they were shouting,
They
hang
made
Mike Pence.
hanging my pants. Yes, I
Yeah.
immediately.
And then I got the Hierophant again, this time reversed. Um, this is this is going against the grain for them. They're not happy with this decision. It's like being invited to the party, and when you show up, they won't let you in the door.
And
It's
it's
like,
like
yeah, no,
upside. It's like it's Trump upside down.
yeah, exactly. Followed by the King of the Knight of Cups reversed. There's a lot of disappointment in this group. And it makes you wonder how many of them are packing. What are they bringing with them when they come? Because they still have that big rally tomorrow.
Yeah, not
And
good.
who's to say that they don't
They are
turn on him?
they are violent.
I mean, these people are violent people wanting to run around and say how Christian they are. Their first response to anything is we'll go beat it up or go shoot it or go whatever. Or the dogs, Kane, stop. Jeez Louise, they don't know when to stop. They get going and they just keep going and going and going and going.
I know.
And okay, and then the last card I got was the Page of Swords reversed. They feel deceived.
Not good. I mean, good and not good. Good because
Right. They feel deceived. And the bottom of the deck was the King of Pentacles reversed.
I feel like it's almost day one of the already them turning their back.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's pissed off the wrong people
I
simply because they've been willing to go through hell and back for him.
fight for him.
And at every turn, he treats them like crap.
I feel like they're gonna be violent.
That's what I'm afraid of. I don't know if it's going to be violence that's going to happen tomorrow at their rally or if it's going to be held off until Monday and they are literally told at the door, yeah, you're not invited anymore. Go home.
No, they already know that he's supposed to go see them, but I just can feel the energy of him going from the super VIP fancy thing to the crazy, crazy rally. It's just gonna be like,
Yeah.
that's how I.
Just, there's going to be violence. I keep seeing that. There's going to be violence.
I see a situation with the fool here a bit of control. Like I don't know if he's gonna be able to control the crowd.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think they're going to get just like with J6. I think he thought they were just going to go in and, make this big statement. I don't think he expected those people to be as violent as they were. And
Hmm.
he loved it when it happened. He sat there in the dining room of the White House watching it on TV, just
What?
salivating over it. But
Yeah,
this time it's going to be against him,
yeah,
not someone else.
of course. This is gonna be very interesting, Sherry.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's and I know last night when Colleen the Cool Crone, when she and Cleo, her sister, and Kathy was her name, a guest astrologer she had on, and they were talking about something similar. And all three of them about the same time got the same message. Don't go out in any crowds this weekend.
course, of course,
Stay away from crowds, stay away from stores, stay away from being where a lot of people
for
are
sure.
at
Yeah,
for your own safety. Because, even if they're not there, they're still in your hometown.
true.
And just like the groups that were running around with the big Trump flags in the back of their truck, running people off the road,
Yeah, I could see that.
they were doing that back 2020, 20, yeah, back in 2020. Especially if they passed a car that had like a Joe and Kamala sticker on it.
Yep,
They would literally run those people off the road.
for sure. Oh yeah,
And I think that he's had all of this, he's managed to get them to focus all of this anger outwards on everyone else because you don't believe what we believe. This time it's going to be in reverse. All of that anger is going to come to him.
it's like
And
this.
I think he's not going to know how to handle it. That's what I'm feeling anyway, that it's going to freak him out because he's not used to them turning that anger on him.
Oh, that's a first.
Yeah. Don't, I'm for anybody that sees this before Monday, don't go to any big crowds, don't go to any big stores, don't go anywhere where there's a lot of just people.
Yep.
I just have a really bad premonition that even if nothing happens there, it's gonna happen around the country.
I get the sense like this is the first of his people turning against him. Like this is
Oh
like
yeah,
step. And that's what I'm getting out of this. This doesn't,
without a doubt. Yeah, because
wow.
they're pissed and they're gonna be really even. The more people that get turned away at the door,
The
the
more,
higher level that anger is gonna be.
yeah.
Because every one of them is gonna approach it like, yeah, but he's gonna let me in. He may
No.
not let them in, but he's gonna let me in. And when me gets to the door and they say, nope, you're not invited.
Yep.
That's yeah, not good. It's not good. But I think you're right. I think this is one of the strong turning points of them having their eyes open to what's going on.
Yep. Were very interesting. I think we will have to see Monday how everything turns out. Um,
Yeah,
Sherry, thank you so much
you're
for
welcome.
looking at the inauguration itself and the energies of it. It was like hyper focus on just all the different elements and the
Just on the one thing and not all the other stuff.
yeah, like
Because
just
some,
hyper focus. There's so much stuff to talk about, obviously, but that was just like just on that. So let's see how
absolutely.
everyone's.
Yeah, see how it goes. I mean, I know Monday I'm doing the one show with Colleen, but the other show I had lined up for Monday got rescheduled to another day, but conflict of interest. So I'm going to be trying to find things to entertain myself so I don't watch because I don't want to watch it. I
But I'm
don't want to.
how it's gonna go though. I really want to know if what we saw would actually
Yeah,
the different elements. Like we probably went over like 10 items. On the
yeah. I
so
might jump on and do a live maybe Monday afternoon, just get a general feel for how everybody's feeling about it. So,
yep.
um,
Well, thank you.
because I started doing daily, I do a daily affirmation. I've been doing that for a long time now, but I started doing this week. I was spirit really started in on me to start doing a daily political energy reading, just on the energy of the day, politically speaking. And those seem to be taken off. So I'll be doing more of those. And it's usually like under 5 minutes. It's just,
I'm curious of your Monday morning energy. That's going to be very interesting to.
yeah, yeah. See see what's happening. Or as the song from Jesus Christ Superstar went, what's the buzz? What's that a happening? Um, yeah, wow.
All right,
It's
Sherry.
powerful. Whatever's happening, it's powerful.
Yep. Thank you,
Yeah.
Sherry, again for being on the show
Thank you for
with me.
inviting me. I
Interesting.
am open to read with you anytime you want because I always learn something new.
Likewise.
And
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 we'll meet on your channel in 2 weeks.
in 2 weeks we'll be back on my channel and we'll do some more. And who
Ex-
knows, something may happen in between. So,
I mean, so much happens in a day that in 2 weeks it's like next year.
oh yeah, absolutely. So I love it. I love reading with you. So thank you for inviting me.
You
And
and
thank y'all for sending in the questions and watching and conversing with us about it. That giving us feedback. That's good.
yeah.
That
Thank
helps.
and thank you for watching. I will probably do a video early next week on kind of like Trump year one or specifically like what to expect at the beginning of Trump's presidency, and that should
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah,
Monday or Tuesday that should be out. And let's see on all those items, like if we were correct or what else is happening.
absolutely. Well, if you want to do something together, give me a holler because Tuesday and Wednesday we've got this severe Arctic bomb that's going to drop on us. So Tuesday and we're off Monday because it's Martin Luther King Day. It's a federal holiday. But normally we would go back to work on Tuesday, but Tuesday and Wednesday campus is shut down because of this extreme cold that's coming because we're not built for that down here. And so we'll all be remote working from home.
Yeah.
What do I do? I sit on the computer all day. So
Well, stay warm, Sherry, and
I
thank
will.
and thanks everyone for watching. We appreciate every single one of you. Thank you.
Very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure you like and subscribe to Nate's channel.
And Sherry's
Join his membership. He's got a new membership up. I've got a membership, and like and subscribe to me too.
Mm.
um, and leave us some feedback, man. Let us know what you think about this. What are some future questions maybe you can come
Yeah.
up with we can ask? So that would be good.
Bye bye.
Bye, y'all.